On it's on the background. That is just the dryer. So, what if Hinata was taller and good at every position? This is a hockey what if. So we're gonna start right just where we left off, right before the match against State Tech. So Karasuno takes the first set easily, and at the start of the second set, Hinata breaks through the block with ease, and the others kept getting blocked. So they relied on their ace, and then Hinata kept racking in points, and they couldn't stop him. So Hinata let Asahi take the second to last hit, and Hinata said, "I'm gonna hit the ball with half his strength." So the ball goes super high, and I mean almost to the ceiling, and everyone was shocked and saying, "He's at least in the top five." So on to the next match. So it's against Albo Josai. So at warm up, so Hinata doesn't warm up this time. So all defense is going to be focused on Hinata. So Hinata blocks the setter dump that Oikawa was about to do. Hinata is in the mood and he's so fast, he's blocking everything and no one can stop him. Hinata is able to easily receive, so it is 20-11. So Hinata says, "Give it all to me. I'm in the I'm in the mood." And they easily take the first set, and they then send three blockers on Hinata, and they still can't stop him. And they lose, and Havojo Sai lose. So Karasuno versus Shiratorizawa. Just to let you know, this is the inter high preliminaries. Still can say that word right. So Hinata is bringing his A game by using his left hand, and since Hinata knows Ushiwaka personally because they used to face off all the time, so Hinata and Ushiwaka have a conversation right before the match, and Ushiwaka always lost to Hinata. Coach he tells the coach to put three blockers on Hinata, and let's say Hinata starts serve. Hinata aims for Ushiwaka, and Hinata knows his weakness. And he aims for right for it. Ushiwaka tries to receive it, but it was too heavy, and it he drops it. So they go to back. Almost let's and sits, and all of them were close. These matches doesn't feel like team versus team, but Ushiwaka versus Hinata. On the last set, Karasuno wins 21-19, and Ushiwaka um tells Hinata he will see him at the spring tourney. Hinata was asked for the National Youth International Training Camp, National Youth Intense Training Camp. So he accepted and sees Ushiwaka. And Hinata says hi. Ushiwaka said, "I should have known, so we're going to skip that because we don't know what happens at that camp." So Karasuno places second at Nationals because Hinata got injured at at the last match, but was able to still get out after the match. out of the hospital after the match. So they still go to the practice match with the other schools. So Hinata and Kageyama are still late because of the test. And people noticed Karasuno was losing because of their ace and head spiker was going. So Hinata actually drives. He was going fast and a Lamborghini speed and makes it there on the third match. Hinata was intimidating when him and Kageyama walked in, and all of Krasno was saying they weren't going to lose anymore. Hinata was still mad about the test, so Krasno dominated the entire day, just winning straight matches. But right after that, after that last match, a helicopter landed, and Hinata's mom came out, telling Hinata that Yukai is out of the hospital and is at his house. So stop by after this, Hinata. But Hinata saying, I will. You're heading to the US, aren't you? His mom saying, Yep. I'm going to see your dad in Florida. Hinata saying bye, and Kageyama and Hinata don't get into a fight this time. So Hinata went to Yukai's house to train, and he did not go to school the next day. And they went to their coach, to see where Yukai stayed, where the players see where Yukai stayed. He tells them they go and see Hinata training with weights. Hinata takes them off and goes with uh with them, but Tanaka tries to pick it up, but it was too heavy. So to the next time for practice matches. So Karasuno can't get stopped. So they work on the new moves. The only reason they were winning now is because of Hinata. So Hinata said, I'm gonna use my lefty because he's bored. So he was they were playing against Nekoma. So when that I forgot his name, that half Russian slash half Japanese guy tried to hit it, Hinata easily blocked it. And 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 when Kimmo tried to do setter dumps, Hinata got it. So so when Hinata started actually using his stuff, um he's the ball was too heavy, so no one can hit it. So Hinata said he was going to sit out the next game. He went to go make a phone call. He was talking to Ushiwaka, and Ushiwaka said, "Sure." Uh, Karasuno lost, but Hinata didn't have to do it because he was talking to the coach, telling them right after today they have a practice match with Shira Torizawa, and Karasuno was number one with the team practices. So Hinata says he wants to hurry up and finish this match because uh I can't wait to beat Ushiwaka again. So Karasuno dominated by beating I've got that because it was the next round. They playing Nekoma again, so they beat them 25 to 11. So they didn't eat, and after that they go to sleep and wake up the next day. They head to Shiratorizawa and starts the practice match. Karasuno takes the first two sets. On the third set, Hinata starts playing for real. No one can no one can receive it. Hinata lets them take the third set, but Karasuno totally dominates the fourth set, winning right before they left. Hinata takes the third uh talks to Ushiwaka, telling him he let them take the third set. Ushiwaka said, I noticed, and Hinata said, you haven't improved that much. So at the spring tournament, Hinata doesn't play. I'm not going to play that easy. So when they go to the spring tourney, Hinata doesn't play the easy matches. So when they play against the guy that's 7 foot, Hinata actually jumps above the guy, knocking it down, dominating that match. So I'm gonna skip the 2 months of training, and they go against Justin and John. Karasuno dominates in the match. After that, Hinata is in the mood, so he takes it a little serious by making the ball heavy like a bowling ball, and the team couldn't receive the ball, so Karasuno won. So Karasuno versus Albo Josai or Seijo. And Hinata gets first serve. And he has as much accuracy as Oikawa. So he aimed for the people that were weak with receives. But he messed up. But because but the score was already 8-0. Anyway, Hinata blocked everything that came his way. So Hinata started taking the match easily by taking it a little serious. And they win. So Karasuno versus Shiratorizawa rematch. So both schools have a large crowd. And Hinata said, I'm gonna take this seriously, like getting 100%, like going 100%. So Karasuno takes the first two sets with ease. So on the third set, Hinata said, only use his left hand and making the ball way too heavy for a human to receive it. So the match ends. So Hinata and Kageyama to the training camp. So we are going to have to wait until the fourth season. So this series is going to be stopped. See you.